Oh, good morning, everyone. It's really early. It's like, what freaking time is it? Something like 6:30 or something. This is the thing, right? When you come back from Germany or from your holidays and you go back into your routine, the first day seems to be always like the most difficult one to get started. But yeah. But the nice thing is, it doesn't seem to be like super cold outside, which is good. I nearly forgot my phone. I'm actually looking forward to having some coffee now. And I should go like this today.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
Go to my favorite place. I always sit here and get out the iPad because I need to answer some of your questions. The other thing I just remembered is I need to pick up my post from my office because over Christmas and New Year's I was 2 weeks away, I bet. And I know I ordered some stickers as well, some YouTube stickers, which is pretty cool. When I went to YouTube Space, you get them for free, but they didn't have the particular size. So see, black coffee, back on the diet. They didn't have the particular size, which is the camera I'm using right now is the big one with the microphone and all that stuff. You've seen that before. And on the back, I'm gonna stick a YouTube sticker on it because I found now a couple of times when I'm outside, people come up to me and say, "Mark, what is it that you do?" Or, they're just curious about the camera. So I haven't seen it yet. I'll show you one more time. Need to get it out. Got these cards. You can see it here, right here. You can put them up. But yeah, like for example now, people are outside. They're gonna walk past in a second, and they're seeing me talk to this big camera. So they're probably thinking, "What the hell is this guy doing?" But you have to be a bit crazy in your head to do this stuff. That's just how it is. Alright, I got a question from Almeida Garrett, and the question is, does it matter if you sleep 8 hours, 4 a.m. to 12 a.m., or is it better to sleep from, let's say, 10 to 6, like, at nighttime? Any advice for people who have to work at night? Now, first of all, it is better to go to bed when the sun goes down and to wake up when the sun goes up. And this is called the circadian rhythm. We are all creatures, and basically at the end of the day, we are like animals. So in nature, this is how we are built at the end of the day, because melatonin and cortisol, these two, they are sort of the hormones which determine if you have a good sleep or not. And they are based on the circadian rhythm. Now, the thing is, when the sun goes down, melatonin rises and cortisol goes down. And melatonin is like a sleep hormone, you heard of that, right? And in the mornings when the sun goes up, melatonin goes down, cortisol goes up, and you wake up. The problem now is when you go to bed at 4 a.m. in the morning because you've been working and the sun goes up, then you have to create, and this is my tip which I give for workers because sometimes we can't choose that. So if we're not fortunate enough to sleep as we wish, because of circumstances, what you then have to do is you have to create a night and day setting for yourself. I mean, it's always going to be suboptimal for sure. It's not going to get the same effect. What I always recommend is make sure you use your sleep cycle app. I talked about that loads and loads of times. But so what would you do if you are a worker at night? What I mean by that is you have to darken out the room. Get like blindfolds and everything, that the room is absolutely dark. That is super important for very, very healthy sleep. Make sure the room is also slightly colder, not too warm, because when it's a colder environment, you tend to sleep better. Also, in terms of eating and meal timing, eating your carbs at night or eating your carbs just before going to bed, it's going to aid sleep as well. Carbohydrates make you sleep better. Maybe magnesium. Magnesium is a very, very good supplement to take, that you sleep better, and I had that in one of my Ask Mark D shows. I talked about that before as well. What you have to do, you have to try to model the time you normally would go to bed, like 10 to 6, and create this environment whenever you go to sleep. Obviously, when you then wake up at 12 a.m. and you wake up, it's like really, really bright outside, but at the end of the day, if you stay in that cycle, let's say that's your normal work cycle, like DJs, for example, they work at night and sleep in the daytime, that works as well. It's just a little shift you do. It's a bit like going on an aeroplane and traveling. Right, so when you travel on an aeroplane, you have a jet lag when you come into a different time zone. It takes your body time to recover, and that is a very, very normal thing, right? So yeah, that's my little tip. I'm Maida. I hope that helped you. Guys, so I'm finished in the gym now basically, and I'm on my way to, first of all, going to the hairdresser, making sure that I get a hair appointment, and then at the same time I'm gonna go to my office because I need to pick up post, like I told you, the YouTube stickers and stuff, so I'm gonna take you there as well, and then go home. And actually someone just bought my 12-week athlete. That's always nice when you're in the gym and I get a message someone bought your program, so appreciate that. Hope you, whoever bought that program and is watching this right now, you know, if you need any help, just email me. I'm happy to help you guys out. And yeah, I'm like under a super tight deadline at the moment, trying to get out my new program, but I'm so freaking excited, guys, I can't tell you. So yeah, you're gonna see it anyway once it launches. Yeah, that's what I do. Whew. You have these nice alleyways. I showed you this before. You have a lot of these in London between the main high roads. You've got like offices in here, like over there, for example. And these are actual, you know, houses where people live in. Just thought I'll show you a bit around in London today. Dripping lights paint the skies. Yeah, tickets in the UK are really expensive, so you can see over my shoulder, I guess, at the back, this guy giving them a ticket. So if you drive Porsche, it doesn't really matter because there's another Porsche. This is the thing, being in London, you walk around all these cars and it becomes like a normal thing. People actually really think that driving a Porsche is the most normal thing you can think about. And I think in terms of law of attraction, it's actually a good thing that you surround yourself with things you want or maybe you aspire to. And if it is a Porsche for you, then being around people who have one is always a good thing, because it seems like it's more tangible and grabbable. See, there's another guy over there at the very end. He's giving another ticket. Today's ticket day. Right, so just came out of the office, picked up a bill of post. That's like the bank stuff, kind of goes to that address. And most of my other stuff is with this camera I always have to check if the microphone is on, because I already had that where I was filming and I'm like, yeah, anyway, you know, right? No sound, no good quality video. Okay, let's go home now.
Dripping lights paint the skies. Only you.
These are the YouTube stickers, by the way. Finally got them. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Can you see it? YouTube, baby. Awesome. So this needs to go onto the camera right now, so people know what's going on here. So people know what's going on, baby. Yeah, but you can't see it, so I'll show you later. The thing is, the very front seat, you can see it there. Two guys are sitting there. And that's actually my seat, because I can put up the camera and really nicely film. So I hope that these bummers get off the freaking bus.
Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move.
Yeah, so just arrived back home. As you can see, my new room here, which is actually really nice. Oh, the thing is, sometimes you get home or you go out and you put on all these jackets and then you realize that actually it is way too warm to wear all of this because it's quite sunny outside, which is nice. Yeah. I'm gonna get back onto the PC now. First of all, having a coffee, and my first meal of the day is still 5 hours away. Wow, that rhymes, doesn't it? Damn it. But I'm not hungry, so it should be alright. Back to work. Oh man, we have coffee in the house. Let's do it. Let's get some coffee. That's awesome. Wow. I didn't press the record button, but anyway. Backlight. Good. Here we go.
Because when someone makes a video about their life every day, you get a chance to see something that's more intimate and real than any TV show or any movie, really.
Now, I just watched this video called The Danger of Daily Vlogging, and it's made by DSLR Guide. It's a guy, I don't know where he actually is from, but he picks on a couple of topics regarding vlogging, and I thought I'll just pick up on that because it's an interesting sort of theme, and I think getting my take on this might be also quite interesting. So he mentions and says, well, there are a couple of vloggers who actually quit vlogging because of vlogging. So Casey Neistat, the most famous vlogger on this planet, right, with 6 million followers, he quit. He dropped his camera and said, I'll stop vlogging. And I think, let me see, I don't know the others too well. I think Boyfriend versus Girlfriend, PewDiePie as well, you know. I mean, they say they quit and then they don't, because PewDiePie said when he reaches 50 million he's going to stop, or he's going to delete his channel, which of course he's not going to do, but I mean, that's just how it is. So the next thing he hits on, he says vlogs are fake. Meaning, because you always see what I want you guys to see. So I film the stuff which is the glamorous sort of lifestyle. Maybe not in my life, but you know, certainly in other vlogs you only see the good stuff. You see what's happening, what cars they're driving, where they live, and you know, a happy chappy sort of environment, which I don't try to portray all the time. You do see when I feel bad, you do see, I try to film everything. I try to film when I have my cheat days, when I, you know, in Germany I was eating this marzipan thing, you know, the whole bread of it. So I'm not hiding anything. And I think that is quite important to make this authentic. But that's me. And you have to be a certain type of person to be able to do that in a way without being scared. Because I know, just from experience, you get a lot of hateful comments also. Because I'm here basically fully vulnerable, right? So very easy to judge. People look at me and they say, well, you know, I don't like this hat he's wearing. Or he's too fat, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have that muscle. He looks skinny, he looks fat, he does... You know, whatever. You have your own judgment about me while you're watching me. And this kind of thing is for a lot of people very, very difficult to handle. Meaning, so if you watch a vlog where people just portray their best side or the best sort of the, you know, if this is your photogenic side, you will always make sure that you're only see this. Like, so it's like, yeah, I understand that, especially women. All the beauty channels, they make sure they have the lighting, everything set up, that they look the most beautiful of all of them, so no one can judge them. I don't freaking care about that, you know. I'm 37 nearly, and I couldn't care less what people think about me. But what I do want to do is I want to help people on this channel and give you advice, and that only, I think, can happen if I'm as real as I am. If you ever meet me in person, you would say, Mark, you're the same person as you are on the freaking camera. And that's what I want to happen. So if I ever buy a Ferrari, you will know because I will show you. If I never buy a Ferrari, you will know because I'll show you, right? So I don't know if that's a good example. It's just, yeah. Let's see what else he says. Yeah, good point. He says, should we stay away from vlogging or watching vlogs, especially you guys out there, because it might make you jealous of the lifestyle of the people you're watching. That's what he's pinpointing on. And he also says that we guys here on this channel, you might know me better than I know you. Of course, because I don't know you. At the end of the day, I don't know you, right? So you know me more than I know you. Pretty simple. Meaning we might have a friendship through, let's say, comments and the way we interact on this channel. I mean, that is just how it is, and that's how every YouTuber does it out there. Now he says the trap might be that you feel more. It's like everything, right? When you admire a singer or something, you ever meet them, they never know you, but you know that person like very well because you're following them, right? I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. I mean, another thing he says, well, is it a good use of your time watching me? Spending or doing what I'm doing here? And I can't answer that question because I don't know. I mean, I'm watching vlogs of other people. I'm watching all sorts of crazy stuff. Is that the best use of my time? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's inspiring sometimes. I love it. It's entertaining. It does give me some value. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't watch it. And I hope that's the same for you in a way. And I bet you're not watching every single vlog. You might watch one or two a week, and maybe you're watching every vlog, and that would be great for me, obviously. But as a vlogger, as someone who produces daily content, I know how hard it is to make this especially entertaining and always valuable and fun for you to watch. It's not that freaking easy. Normally, and that's also why I think Casey in his, he said he lost his inspiration and creativity because he wanted to make every single vlog stand out as a little film because he's a filmmaker. And that's so much pressure on you to create something so much of a value proposition video every day that I know it's not easy. But that's also why I asked you guys in the last video, so should these vlogs be themed from Monday to Sunday, so every day has a theme, and then you can tune into the ones you really like, or you know, you just want to follow me around, or I don't know. I'm open to everything, and I'm just discussing this, and I would love to have a conversation with you, so leave a comment in the comment box below. I might link this video in there as well, so you can watch the actual video of the danger of vlogging, or you just type it into the YouTube bar. I was about to say Google bar. And yeah, just watch his video as well and see what this is. I would like to have a discussion around this topic because it is affecting me quite a bit. Because it's part of my life now. I was also thinking of producing a video of how much money I make on YouTube, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Because that's not what this channel is about. But I know a lot of people are asking you, so how much money are you earning and blah blah. And I'm German. I don't like to talk about money. It's just, I think it's a private thing. But then also I'm quite open. I don't mind telling you, but I think it would be the wrong motivation for some people to start this channel. I know we're going now from is what is the danger of vlogging, but maybe that's part is money, is the actual motivation of why are you vlogging? What are you trying to really do and portray here? And I think when I started YouTube, I mean now after 2.5 years, I'm sort of earning a little bit of money with it, but it's nothing near a proper salary. That's what I can say. For some people, let's say you're a student, you would say, hey Mark, that's awesome. I could, you could probably live off that money. If I think of my student times, you could probably live off it, but running my own business, there's no way I could. It's not bringing in even 1/20th of my income. It's like nothing. It's just like peanuts. But that's me. That's how important this is to me. The money side of things is not that important on YouTube. And I think that would be the wrong motivation. But again, I'm happy to share this stuff with you because it might give you or open your eyes and see, well, that's how it is. But yeah, just leave a comment box below. Let me know what you guys are interested in, and then we'll just keep producing content like that, because I think it's a two-way system. Like I always say, it's not me doing a monologue here and trying to teach, educate, and I love the interaction bit, and that's why I'm doing the Ask Mark D stuff. Just a little update on that. It is in the making. I'm very, very aware of it. But it's just so much freaking stuff going on. And as a one-man show here, well, Anna, we're a two-man show now. No, maybe a 3, 4, 5, 6-man show. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's harder the more you have to do yourself. But we know that. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the video off here because otherwise I know it's gonna be too long again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night and day and whatever time it is in your country.